What's up, Boss Dons? So this is a video where I'm really excited to show you the product. Like, you know, some unboxings are like, wow, and some are just like, hey, I'm glad I got these. I'm glad I could show these off to somebody else. Like, I feel like it's a video worth watching, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of unboxings, I feel like, yo, why are people interested in seeing those? But now I kind of get it, because they might look at those shoes the way I look at these shoes. So I just want to start off by saying that I'm really not too impressed with any of the packaging, but I did learn some information not too long ago, because I was kind of confused as to why my shoes came in this box. But I kind of been made privy that pretty much like Louis Vuitton shoes are kept in one box before they're sold for like storage, and then they're like gift wrapped in boxes. So it's not like a thing where like this is Balenciaga's shoe box. You get what I'm saying? At least that's my take on what I was taught. So it's just one of their regular drawer boxes. This happened because I bought these in store and then somebody spilled coffee in the hotel room. So boom, that's what happened. And my shoe box was the only thing damaged. Isn't that crazy? I felt really attacked. So they gave me like a polo ribbon. I mean, they could have kept that. But these shoes are really tough. I've never had wrapping paper or anything in here. They kind of did me dirty. But when I think about it, it was Atlanta. So it just gives me like, they just probably don't have to do much there. I'm sure the customer service is probably different everywhere. So these are the shoes. I do not know what they're called exactly. I do know that they're $1,100. I do know that this is I believe a 41. Yeah, so they're like a 41, which is like an 8. But I just want to say from the jump right now that Louis Vuitton shoes are cut like so big. Like if you wear like wear like an 8, there's really no shoe for you by Louis Vuitton. Especially because, unless you maybe the women's ones, because their shoes are usually like long and very like narrow and just very oddly shaped. Personally, I think their designs are very tough, especially because, like I always say, whenever you put the monogram on something, it just brings it to life. We just love a good monogram, don't we, people? Yes, everyone said yes. So I really want to break down this shoe because, like, looking at the shoe in the store, I fell in love with it instantly. It was one of those shoes that, like, even if I knew I didn't like it to wear, I knew I would like to have, because it seemed like art to me. One, because a while back on Instagram, I seen someone doing Air Forces in like PVC material, like, and then they did like Nike ones, and I know Virgil probably seen that same thing, and he probably thought, maybe I should do a clear silhouette too. But I don't know, maybe he was referencing like the clear Bapes that probably never existed, or maybe did. I really don't know, but what I do know is he probably could have pulled from so many things, because there's so many things to pull from. But the details on this shoe are really sick. So I'm really going to set up and all of that just to show you guys. So first we got some monogram, which is kind of like embossed inside of that like PVC material. Everything is so bubblegummy and pink. Then we got like this right here, which is like a bubblegum pink sole. So it's transparent too. It's just, everything is so clean. So then we got like a jelly. We got the jelly like flowers. Then we got like a signature, which look like I could probably scratch it off, but I mean, it's still nice. Then we got like that typical like thing that used to be on like the Jordan 4s, like that little vent thing right here. I always like those on shoes. I think they're very tough. I think it's very nice. I think this vent thing right here is very nice, with the LV on it, like just sitting on top of it. And you have that on both sides. Then we have some basic ass shoestrings, but they work well. Then the tongue. The tongue is really tough. I'm gonna kind of like pull the shoe apart for a second, because I think y'all really need to see the tongue. The tongue, I think, is like probably not given enough credit, because they don't really allow you to see it. But it's like, if you look, it kind of is like pleated, like satin pleats going all the way up the tongue. I wish I could show y'all better. If I could, I probably would try, but I'm not really gonna try because I'm lazy. But okay, so then we just have a simple pink LV at the bottom. Then can I just say though, most designer shoes aren't comfortable, but whatever material they put here, was so plush and so comfortable. I was just like, damn, I wish they made Jordans like this. Then you got more of that same LV embedded into the PVC. So clean. And then you got like the flowers all around. Then on the back, you get like LV and more jelly laid on top of jelly on top of jelly. And even there you can see that cushiony material that's just lining the back of your foot. Now, beyond all of the great designs, the fact that they're see-through and transparent is just like out of this world for me. And I love pink. I love with millennial pink. Like, I think everybody loves millennial pink. But y'all, like, if you follow me or if you subscribe to me for a while, then you know like pink is kind of like my thing. So I really fuck with these. But I really can't fit them, to be honest. And that's the sad part about it. But it's a long story as to why I had to buy the shoes. To make it short, I was going to a party and I had ordered some shoes, but they came like an hour after my flight had already left. And I just was like, well, I'll just try to find some more in Atlanta. And when I was there, I happened to stumble across these. And I just was like, okay, God really does love me, because he probably wanted me to have these over those. Because they was like triple S's, and it's just like triple S. I've had a couple pair I've done suits before, so it's kind of like would have been the same look over and over again. These I really do like. I just wish that these were like high top and like less narrow. Then they would probably be like the perfect shoe. These remind me of Louis Vuitton shoes from 2012. You know what I'm saying? Like any period of Louis Vuitton. Like just long and narrow. And even their high top shoes are like that. Only shoes that really aren't like that are probably the Archlights, which I think is the best Louis Vuitton shoe ever. But I'm gonna put these on because I just wanna, I'll probably do it on foot later or something. But I really wanna put these on just to show you like how they look with socks, and then also because I really wouldn't know what sock to recommend. I wore pink socks and kind of cheated and just made it seem as if alright, so I'm about to put these on just so y'all can get like an idea of like how they look with socks on. And I also want to show you how like large these are, because I wear an 8 and these are not an 8. I don't know what size this is. And if they're cut small, cool, but like why not cut them less small? Alright, so first off, if you can see the sock, I'm just in this bit struggling. Let me see. See if you can see the sock is in the shoe. Boom. Boom. See how you can see like there's a lot of room where my toe is? I mean, I guess you wouldn't want them to be squished in either, but still, whew, that was a lot of work. But overall, I really think it's a tough shoe. I've seen them in blue, I've seen them in clear. I know they have high top ones. They got so many variations, but I think Louis Vuitton shoes are probably harder than ever to get right now, because they've been coming out with like so much consistent fire that it's hard to really stop purchasing from them. And also, I think everyone pretty much feels the same way, because out of all the designers right now, I think they're offering like the most variety. Like they aren't really just, well, they kind of recreating a lot of colors, but the colorways be so different, and they don't really bring back colorways from previous years. Like you never really see that one twice. You might get something so similar, but it'll be slightly different. Like you'll see, they always have so many variations. That's probably why I feel like they've been so consistent. Ultimately, I think these are probably worth the money. They're $1,100. You won't wear them all the time, but when you do wear them, I think they'll be special. And I feel like those type of shoes, you just can't put a price on. You know what I'm saying? But I'll probably do like a more in-depth Louis Vuitton video with just some of my other pickups from recently or whatever the case may be, like just comparing a couple of the different models. But in the meantime, be sure to check out my website. I sell clothes. As you can see, this hoodie I have on, so tough. I have a discount code, I'll put it in the description. In addition to that, check out some of my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe, stay untouchable. Godspeed.